Always excited to feature Voodoo Menscraft here on the channel. I love their scents. So we've got the brand new scent of the month for October called Skull Candy. We have a little more earthy scent here in Moon Rocks. And then we have a very nice cologne scent in Moon Man. So welcome, my name's Brian. This is my Beards and Banjos YouTube channel where we try to help you grow your best beard possible. And I just love the way that Alex mixes the scents over there. You put it together with the quality of the feel in beard on both the oil and the butter. By the way, they do have the poured butters are back. Fall is here in cooler weather. You can still pick up the liquid butter. I think in unscented is still available if you're interested in getting that. All right, so let's dive into these scents. So the first one we'll talk about here's the feature just came out today. It's called Skull Candy Scent of the Month. For October, it is tart citrus, blackberry, whipped cream, sugar crystals, and spiced musk. And if you know Alex, he really does not like food scents. So you might think, oh, this one's going to be too sweet. It's going to be too much like food. It's got whipped cream, but to me, it's not a creamy scent. You really get like a tart citrus and the berry, almost like a purple, like spree candy, if you know what I'm talking about. You kind of get that. And then you get the spiced musk on the end of it. It's really like the best version of like a sugar crystal, blackberry, and cologne. Turns into a cologne. So yeah, you get the candy up front, but it's not one of those that smells like food, does not linger around like anything with sweet or autumn spices. If you don't want any of that stuff, you want a little sweeter offering here. Skull Candy, I do recommend, and I'm not a big, usually big fan of those really sweet scents. This was not overly sweet because of the tartness that you get in there as well. And then the musk, very nice. So for the scent of the month, you can get that in two different choices for the blends. You can get the super premium, which is papaya, pomegranate, camellia, borage, and cacao, or you can get that mixed with the 50% emu. So you can get one of those two. If you want to get the box, it comes with the oil and a butter and a soap. For $43.99, you can still use the code BANJO10 on any of your purchases, save 10%. That is my affiliate code. Appreciate when you guys do that. You can also get this separately as an oil for $19.99, or you can add and do an oil butter, and I can't remember how much that was. I think it's $41.98. Yeah, so for $21.99 more. So check that out. Highly recommend that, and it probably won't last very long. Most of the time, these scents of the month only last like a week or so, so make sure you can get in there if you're interested in that. All right, the next one, which was new for me, is called Moon Rocks. And this one is just about as close to a woodsy, kind of earthy scent that I have ever smelled from Voodoo Menscraft, but it's still a cologne. Like everything that they mix up kind of ends up being nice and sophisticated cologne, lots of layers, nothing offensive about any of this stuff. Because when I read this, you're going to think, ooh, I don't like this. I highly recommend it. But anyway, the profile is fern, fresh hay, amber, you know I'm a sucker for amber, musk, sandalwood, vanilla, and cannabis flower. And no, there is no CBD in it. There's no THC. All of this stuff is fragrance oils. That's pretty much all Alex uses. So when you hear these things, you might think, oh, it's going to be too much fern or fresh hay or sandalwood. They're not essential oil, so it comes off a lot smoother, a lot more sophisticated than some of the other things I've smelled from other companies. All right, so this one you really get, it's cologne. When you smell it, it smells like cologne, but you do get a little bit more of the woodsy from the fern and the hay, but you also get, and the cannabis flowers are just a little bit earthy, but not anything offensive whatsoever. I think that you will like it. If you like any of the other scents from Voodoo Menscraft, these you're going to love just as much, I think. All right, and then the last one, I think I've talked about this one before. It's called Moon Man, and it is a Hall of Fame scent. So there's a cologne called Jimmy Choo Men, and that's what this scent is inspired by. So it is honeydew melon, pineapple leaf, pink pepper, lavender, patchouli, and suede. And this one, you might read that and think, oh, it's going to be a summer type of cologne. And it is cologne, but it's nice and bright and airy. I wouldn't necessarily call it a summer type. This is an all-around business cologne. Could be a night out, could be anything. It is perfectly blended. You're going to get a little bit of like a clean scent, and then you do get a little bit of the melon and the pineapple leaf and the pink pepper. All goes in there to make just a wonderful cologne scent. I would call all of these, all three of these cologne type of scents, even though one is more candy on top with the first pop. One's a little bit more woodsy and earthy, and then this one is a little brighter, if you will, but they all work very well. And Alex told me that the Moon Man here is on limited stock available, so that one's just about gone. So you want to check out all of those things and make sure you use the code BANJO10. Let me know in the comments if you've tried any of these and what some of your favorite Voodoo Menscraft scents are. And as always, I appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you soon.